Hello, my beautiful stars. How are you doing? Me, I'm holding up and I'm doing the best I can with the help of God and the viewers. Thank you for the thumbs up. That does help in the part 1 of my video. This is part 2 of the video. Now, in this part, I would like you to imagine to be in my shoes. So for you to do that, just close your eyes, not too tight, just very lightly. Close your eyes until you see only black. That's what I see, is black. And now imagine that you only have access to one working leg. But right now, it's incapacitated due to a sprain, which is your right leg. And you've had several strokes, but the worst stroke was in 2017, which semi-paralyzed your left side, but it affected your left leg even more. So you can't get around. You can't get out of bed. And you're being told different things by different people. But the main person, the supervisor of the agency and the supervisor of the nursing staff of another agency, have been talking with each other, and they're telling me that I should be having care 3 times a day, which is supposed to include personal care with light food prep, which is not happening. In reality, for example, today, perfect. They had called me Wednesday to let me know that Monday evening is canceled. So that's your tuck-in service. It's canceled. And you only have your morning service. And now you're afraid to have a bowel movement, because if you do, you're stuck in it until tomorrow morning. Yes. Now keep your eyes closed. And you have a bag of snacks, which is okay, but it's not the best. It's not supposed to replace food, actual meals. But in my case, that's what's happening. Sometimes, like yesterday, which is wonderful, I had a wonderful worker who fed me the 2 times that he came, that he was scheduled for. Wonderful. I nearly went into tears out of joy to be able to have some workers that are like that. Now today, I had apparently an episode of the vasovagal and the tremors, which made me exhausted, and it happened during care. And I fall asleep. When I woke up, my friend is here, and she told me what had happened. And we are now in the afternoon. And you've had a BM. I'm not comfortable having a friend clean me up. I'm sorry. I'm just not comfortable with that. And it shouldn't be up to her at all. It shouldn't. If you ask me, it should be the agency. But they were only scheduled once today. So now, the BM, I'm stuck in it, like I said, until tomorrow morning, when I do get care, hopefully, unless they cancel, which I hope they don't. And you're having pain, same pain that I'm having. So imagine having the pain in your right foot, the toes, the back, behind the toes, the back of the foot from a sprain, and the pain on the lower right abdomen, which is restricting your movements even more. And you're stuck in bed. And no one will let you out. Like, there's a bed rail here. There's my Pepsi. That's diet. Blankets. I don't know if you can see my feet. So you're stuck in a hospital bed with the bed rail down. Even if it was up, you can't get out of bed because of the left leg. I need someone to help me with my left leg to get up out of bed. Just to sit up on the side of the bed, I need help. But for the safety of the staff, I need to be bedridden. So open your eyes. That is my life. That is how I am living. Day in, day out. Not knowing if I'm going to get care unless I call, or if they call and cancel. Not knowing what the next day is going to be, because they're still trying to schedule that one out. It's not the greatest feeling, is it? I know it isn't for me. Not knowing if I'm going to have food. Not knowing if I'm going to have care. And being in a state of filth. And knowing that I might have skin breakdown because of it. So now I need to make more calls tomorrow, which I will do. I will be making more calls to the supervisors of the agencies, of the 2 different agencies, and also to the care coordinator that I have. I'll be making a call tomorrow morning directly to her. Thankfully, I do have an appointment with her on the 14th. But if you ask me, this needs to be rectified immediately, not till the 14th. I am feeling more tired. I think it's part depression and part not being active. And I used to volunteer. Yeah, I volunteered. I used to take care of the darts when they play darts for fun. But ever since I've been stuck in bed, I'm not there to facilitate it. And it looks bad on me because I promised that I'd be there. There's not much that can be done unless I can get out of bed. And of course, I do require more care than what I'm being allowed. Now, there's a couple of comments I like to say thank you to. I don't have the names on top of my head right now. I might add it later on when I re-edit. And tell me your story if you're having something similar. I would love to hear it, to know that I'm not alone out there. It would be, you don't have to have the same disabilities as I. If it's a different disability, but you're having similar issues, please let me know. Tell your story too, to me, to the forum, to the comments, and put a thumbs up, because the thumbs up actually helps. The thumbs up, it helps to spread the video even more. And this is part 2. And there will be another part coming up with hopefully some results. It'll be in a couple of days because I need to make phone calls, like I said. But yeah, today is not a good day, as you can tell from my voice. And what I asked you to imagine and do, that's what happened up to now. Yes, it's true. That's what's happened up to now. On Wednesday this week, it will be a week in bed of being bedridden. Not by a doctor, mind you, by the supervisor of the agency. Now, I understand that employees got hurt, so is what I was told, too. Who I don't know, all I know is it's 2 workers. How serious, I do not know. I wish I had more information about that. It is not my intention to harm any of the workers. And I also have volunteers that used to come, and me volunteering, being active in the community, and playing my ukulele and guitar downstairs on the second floor. I miss doing that. It's something I did regularly. And I can't even access my instruments. Like I said in my first part. So for someone that's creative, visually impaired, and loves music, loves to play, it's difficult. And I also paint, I also knit and crochet. I hope that one day I'll be able to do a live feed. I'm not at that point yet, but when I do, it would be a Q&A, just so that, get to know who you are and get to know me a little bit more. Because I'm sure there's other people out there in this world that's having difficulties. And I would love to hear from you. So please comment, tell your story. I would love to hear from you. And sprinkle more of that kindness all over, because we need that in this world. Just sparkle your star. Make it really super bright, my starlings, and sparkle that kindness and positive attitude. All right? I'll talk to you in part 3. Bye for now. Continue to sparkle. Bye.